There was a time when turning on the radio felt like opening a door. You didn't know what you'd hear, only that it might stay with you longer than you expected. In the 1970s, R&B and soul didn't just entertain, they told the truth softly, sometimes dangerously, slipping emotion into places words alone couldn't go. Some of those songs were loved instantly, others were quietly pulled away, not erased, just hidden. The sound remained, but the silence around it grew louder. What happened after the applause faded is the part most people never hear about. If these songs ever lived in your house, your car, or your childhood, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to R&B Wonders. It helps keep these late night stories alive. Number 10, Love to Love You Baby by Donna Summer. This song did not shock because it was loud. It shocked because it was intimate. Donna Summer's vocal felt unfiltered, like a private moment broadcast without warning. Radio regulators across multiple countries reacted quickly, banning the song outright or forcing stations to cut it down to shorter edits. The controversy centered on control. A woman expressing pleasure openly, calmly, and without metaphor crossed a line radio had quietly enforced for decades. Stations framed the ban as moral protection, but the real discomfort came from how confidently the song owned desire. Musically, the slow tempo and extended arrangement made censorship harder. The song refused to be rushed, forcing listeners to sit inside the feeling. Even now it sounds daring. Its ban revealed how quickly sensual honesty becomes a target when it refuses to ask permission. Number 9, Let's Make a Baby by Billy Paul. Let's make a baby. This song was not banned everywhere, but it was treated with caution almost everywhere. Wrapped in smooth Philadelphia soul, it sounded gentle enough until programmers focused on the title and lyrics. Tonight I'm gonna make sweet, sweet love to you. Several stations avoided saying its name on air or limited play to late night slots. The censorship stemmed from how plainly it spoke about intimacy. There was no poetry to hide behind. That directness made gatekeepers nervous, fearing it normalized desire too openly for daytime radio. Number 8, Disco Lady by Johnny Taylor. Disco Lady became controversial not for explicit lyrics, but for what it represented. At the height of disco's rise, moral groups targeted songs associated with nightlife, dancing, and physical freedom. Some radio stations pulled the record temporarily to avoid complaints. The song's groove celebrated pleasure openly, and that celebration made it a target. Critics labeled it morally dangerous, claiming it encouraged excess and loose behavior. Despite restrictions, the record thrived. Its success exposed a pattern common in the 1970s. Attempts to suppress joy often made it louder. The censorship revealed how dance music, especially when tied to black nightlife, was policed more harshly than other genres. Number 7, Pillow Talk by Sylvia. This song unsettled radio because it sounded too real. Sylvia's delivery felt like overhearing an intimate conversation after midnight. There was nothing graphic, yet stations restricted airplay, especially during daytime hours. The censorship was rooted in discomfort with quiet intimacy. A woman calmly narrating closeness without shame challenged radio norms. Unlike louder disco records, this song whispered, which made it harder to ignore. Musically, the restraint is deliberate. Soft grooves and open space amplify the sense of privacy. The song's censorship revealed how vulnerability, when broadcast without apology, can feel more threatening than overt sexuality. Number 6, If There's a Hell Below, We're All Going to Go by Curtis Mayfield. This song faced a quieter form of censorship. Rather than public bans, many stations simply avoided it. Its lyrics addressed racism, war, and social collapse too directly for comfortable programming. The controversy was political, not moral. Curtis Mayfield refused to soften reality or offer reassurance. That refusal made programmers uneasy during a tense national moment. Musically, the heavy bass and relentless rhythm created urgency that could not be ignored. Its limited airplay demonstrated how truth, when delivered calmly, can still be deemed too dangerous for wide broadcasts. Number 5, War by Edwin Starr. War was openly banned by U.S. Armed Forces Radio, which feared the song would undermine troop morale during Vietnam. Other broadcasters hesitated, wary of political backlash. The controversy came from its lack of neutrality. Edwin Starr did not balance perspectives or soften language. The chant-like repetition made the message impossible to edit without destroying it. Musically, the militant drums and horns reinforced its defiance. The bands proved how protest music becomes most threatening when it leaves no room for reinterpretation. Number 4, Zombie by Fela Kuti. This song went beyond radio censorship. It was banned by the Nigerian government because it mocked military authority directly. The backlash was severe, extending beyond broadcast suppression into violent retaliation. The controversy stemmed from ridicule. Fela stripped power of dignity by portraying soldiers as obedient without thought. That satire proved more dangerous than anger. Musically, Afrobeat's repetition turned critique into endurance. The band demonstrated how regimes react when music exposes authority too clearly to ignore. Number 3, Ball of Confusion by The Temptations. While never universally banned, this song faced restricted airplay due to its dense political content. Radio programmers feared its rapid-fire listing of social problems would inflame unrest. The controversy was tonal. The song refused optimism. Its restless groove and overlapping vocals mirrored national anxiety too accurately for comfort. Its censorship revealed how truth becomes threatening when it refuses simplification. Decades later, its relevance proves why it made broadcasters nervous. Number 2, Superfly by Curtis Mayfield. Night with the moon shining bright. This song was controversial because it blurred lines. Some critics accused it of glorifying crime, while others understood it as critique. Oh, Superfly, you're gonna make... That ambiguity made it difficult to classify and easy to attack. What a hell of a man, this cat of the slum. Radio censorship debates focused on fear of misinterpretation. Smooth, cinematic groove made the narrative seductive, which unsettled moral watchdogs. Its contested reception highlights how complexity itself can trigger censorship when institutions demand clear moral signals. Number 1, What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. Before release, this song faced internal resistance. Executives feared its empathetic tone and political themes would alienate listeners. It was nearly suppressed before ever reaching radio. The controversy lay in softness. Protest was expected to sound angry. Marvin chose compassion, which felt risky to those in control. Musically, the warmth and communal harmonies made the message unavoidable. Its survival proved that censorship does not always come from governments. Sometimes it begins inside the industry itself. Music has a way of waiting patiently. It doesn't rush back. It shows up when the room is quiet enough, when you're ready to hear it again. And when it does, it brings more than sound. It brings time with it. There are more stories like these still spinning in the dark, still waiting for the needle to drop. I'll be right here when you're ready to listen again. And as the radio goes quiet and the night stretches on, one thing remains. Some songs never really end.